Well, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode. Now, this is an episode that I've personally been putting off for a while now. I don't like talking about this, but basically we're getting to the point in our videos where we have to explain what happened so that it makes sense. Because you'll see us in Beechworth in the videos and then nothing for a bit. So anyone that follows us on our socials will already know what happened. But pretty much 8 weeks ago, my mum called up and said, get home as quick as you can because Dad is in hospital and he is in a very bad way. So we literally chucked everything into the caravan, packed it up as quick as we could whilst rushing around searching for flights. Like I said, we're in Beechworth, so our options were quickly beeline it and drive home, or get a flight from Albury or go to Melbourne. So we
were very lucky that we were still very close to our friends that we'd stayed with in Wodonga.
Yeah, so that's what we did. We packed up the van, we drove straight to Wodonga, and we booked flights from Melbourne for the next morning. So next morning we jumped on the plane, rushed home, and got into the hospital and got to see Dad, but
unfortunately he was not responsive by the time that we got there.
we were a bit too late, and thought I'd be right, and I thought I wouldn't cry. So he passed away 2 weeks later.
Because of COVID too, Alex struggled to get in. We managed to get him in, but then the kids and I couldn't go in for a long time. So basically, we could only go in once they'd made the call. That they weren't going to treat him anymore, and
It's too far gone.
yeah, that was it.
So look, we're lucky we got to get back and say our goodbyes, and I got to sit there with him most days and just hold his hand. But we didn't know that when we said goodbye when we were leaving on the lap, it was literally the last goodbye.
He was really good. He was really positive at that time when we left, and he didn't want us to put everything off.
No, so he's been battling cancer for a couple of years now. Ups and downs in that journey, and we knew the whole time that it was a risk leaving on our lap, but he was adamant that we left. He didn't want us to miss out on things in life, because at that stage, doctors were positive with him too. They were saying things are looking good.
Yeah.
So it was just his journey at the same time. So now that's Erin and I, a parent each that we've lost to cancer
in the last year and a half.
And I think the hardest thing about that is the kids. So they've both lost a grandparent each, who they I seriously thought it'd be fine sitting here talking. They've lost a grandparent each who they absolutely adored, and
who absolutely adored them.
And there's nothing harder than telling your kids that someone they love is going to die. So basically what happened is we were in Brisbane for around 3 weeks. The 2 weeks when we stayed with him, then he passed away, and then we had the funeral. And that's when we flew back to Melbourne to go get our van and continue our lap. And as hard as it was leaving Mum, she also wanted us to come back and keep going with our journey. And you will see in future episodes that she actually, not long after that, so we organised for her to come stay with us. So she spent a month with us, which was really good for her, just to, and us.
I think it was really good for everyone.
Yeah.
The kids and
So that none of us were thinking about the loss as much. We weren't dwelling on it. So, like I said, a family member each, or parent each, we've lost to cancer now, and both were very quick from the moment that they said something's wrong. Literally 2 weeks on the nose for both our parents.
pretty much, yeah.
When the whole time doctors were telling us
We'd have years
of notice, basically. They'd let us know. We could organise things and, do those last things that my dad and Erin's mum really wanted to do, but missed out on both situations. So we want to try to do something about it. Like, what we're going to be able to do is tiny in the scale of things, but if we all do something, one day cancer won't be a thing where you fear that you have it. There'll be a cure one day. So we want, it probably won't be in our lifetime, or maybe even our kids' lifetime, but hopefully one day people get cancer and go, oh, that's all good, I've just got to get my treatment.
Yeah, just got to do this and I'll be fine.
So going on from here, we're going to be donating 10% of everything that we make
Through our channel.
Through YouTube and any kind of merchandise that we do. 10% will constantly be getting donated to the Cancer Council.
Yeah.
And we're going to backdate that to when we first monetised our channel. Yeah. And like I said, it's not a lot, but it's something.
And then we feel like we're giving back as well. Obviously a lot of the reason we're in the position to be able to do this trip is ironically because of cancer.
Yeah.
So we kind of feel it's something that we have to do. We owe it to our parents, I suppose, and their memory, and yeah, they are what got us into this. That is why we are called Now or Never, because you just don't know when your time's up.
Someone literally asked me the other day, when we were in Rapid Bay, they said, is it only now or never? What about later on? And it was an older guy, and I said, there might not be a later on.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth. So yeah.
Because for our parents, they thought there was going to be a later on. They thought, we'll work to retirement and then we'll live and go and do all the things that they wanted to do. But
yeah, and both didn't get to.
Yeah.
They hit retirement and
were sick.
Yep.
Couldn't go anywhere.
Couldn't do anything. So that's a big reason why we're doing this now.
Mm.
So ways that you can support us so that we can help donate to the Cancer Council is just simply like, subscribe, notification bell on YouTube. It all helps to get more views so that we can try to earn more money on there, which one helps us because we want to continue this journey for longer than we initially planned.
Thought, yeah.
And we can donate that money to the Cancer Council as well. Secondly, while back in Brisbane, to keep our minds off a lot of things that were happening, we organised some shirts to be made. So we did an initial run that we sold to friends and family, and we raised
like $340.
Something like that to donate towards the Cancer Council. So we've already donated that. And we're now going to be selling those shirts. So we've got a website up and running. If you're interested in those, I'm sure Erin will put a photo here or somewhere of those shirts.
I'll try.
Jump on to the link. We'll put a link in the description, and there'll be links on our social.
Sorry.
So jump onto the link in the description down below, and there'll also be links in our social media pages. So jump over to that website and you can order yourself a shirt, and 10% of all those sales will be going to the Cancer Council.
We did want to say though, we're not trying to use this to promote our channel in any way. Like, you guys don't have to do anything different if you don't want to.
Yeah, 100%.
This is just
us trying to do.
Yeah, it's just us trying to do something.
We can't sit here and you know, not do something. We feel like we have to.
Yeah. And like I said, it's super ironic that we're only really in the position to be able to do this because of cancer. So we feel that it's really fitting that whatever we make from it, part of it gets given back.
Yeah.
So
the other way you can help support too is not even through us. Go donate some money to any of the cancer fundraisers. Or,
yeah.
You know.
So we've chosen the Cancer Council because
it's broad.
It's broad. Yeah, it covers everything. So we've had, obviously, my mum died from breast cancer. Your dad died from bladder cancer. We've had a really close mate who has also been affected by cancer, very young, like our age. So that turned his whole life upside down as well. So
realistically, most people are going to be affected by cancer in one way or another, whether it's getting it yourself or one of your loved ones or someone you know gets it. It's
that is
terrible.
The sad reality of it at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
Cancer doesn't discriminate.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, go donate. It doesn't have to be through us.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's 50 cents or $50,000. Everything makes a difference, and one day someone's dollar that they donate will be that turning point where that research they make that breakthrough. So we just love to see people donate what they can afford.
Yeah, and if you can't afford anything, watch our ads and we'll donate part of that from
But guys, going on forward from here, like I said, we're back on the road. We're currently in South Australia. Mum's finished her month with us. She's just gone home. And we're looking forward to continuing these travels. As much as it sucks to say, there's a weight off our shoulders now. We struggled for the first 3 months of our journey, worrying about if we were going to get a phone call to say that Dad was not good.
And even leaving on the trip was hard. We didn't want to leave him, so.
Yeah. So, you know, now they're watching us from up above, and
hopefully they're proud of everything that we're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for, really.
Anyway, guys, won't ramble on anymore. Once again, thank you for watching.
We really appreciate it.
Really do. We love the support. Throw any comments you want at us. We answer almost everything. We try to.
If we don't answer, it's probably like a YouTube glitch, which we've found.
Yeah.
Deletes them sometimes.
But yeah, thanks for the love and support, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.